Okay, I think we're going to start now. Um, my name is Adam Franz. I am the co-chair of the Burlington Progressive Party alongside Jane Stromberg. First of all, I just want to say hello to everybody and thank you for coming this afternoon. Unlike the caucus that was held on December 10th, where we nominated candidates for wards one, two, three, and eight. This is going to be a much shorter affair as we don't have any guest speakers or party updates to give. But the seats that we have up for nomination tonight are the ones that we've historically struggled in, all the way back since the Progressive Coalition was formed. However, we know that talking to voters in these outer wards is essential, as winning a progressive majority in this city will require breaking out of our core support and reaching voters in the whole of Burlington. And this is why I'm very excited that we have an opportunity to run a campaign in one of these wards today. For any voter that lives in a ward that is up for contest today, whether it's opposed or unopposed, following the caucus, we're going to send out an OPA vote just to the people that registered and came to this, and also the people that came to this meeting that are eligible to vote. And that'll go to only registered voters in that ward. And so people that are in this call tonight that live in a ward that already has nominated somebody or has not nominated somebody tonight will not get an email ballot. So without further ado, I'm going to throw it open to nominations for any of our currently unnominated wards. And these are wards 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, would anybody here tonight like to nominate somebody running in wards 4, 5, 6, or 7? I see one hand up from Nicholas. Why don't you go ahead?
Sure. Can you hear me okay? All right, great.
Yep.
I would like to nominate William Standen or Bill Standen for Ward 7. I don't know if I need to say anything else.
You are more than welcome to, but it's not required. Bill, do you accept this nomination?
Yes, I am happy to accept this nomination. Thank you, Nico.
I think it's
Beautiful.
important to say what office.
Oh, yeah, this
Yeah,
nomination for the city councilor, Burlington city councilor in Ward 7.
perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are there any other nominations for Ward 7? Seeing none, I invite Bill Standen to make comments about this race and talk about why you were running.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. And thank you, Nico. And I'm happy to accept this nomination to be Burlington's city councilor for Ward 7. Burlington became my home 10 years ago, where as a young college student, I was in awe of my first time being able to walk down the street from my home to City Hall on the sidewalk uninterrupted. No breaks in the sidewalk, no roads where I had to take, kind of the side of the road and maybe get hit by a car. Um, I was in awe of the city life, and it consumed my mind for the first couple of months that I was here. Um, that was also the start of Trump won and a big political shift within myself, as I saw I was away from my parents for the first time and going through my own personal struggles, and I recognized that I had a large privilege in myself that I was allowed to grow in a stable environment. And the only thing that I could see going forward was an administration that was going to destabilize the efforts of so many children to grow. Um, and it turned out to be a critical moment, and that's kind of exactly what happened, and that's what we're seeing today. We're seeing um, a federal administration with policies and new innovations attacking the unhoused, new Americans, and now foreigners that get caught in the path of their policies. Um, And yeah, so I guess that's really why I wanted to run for city councilor, is because I think that at the local level we need to start um, solving the damage that these policies are doing now. Because even back then, I knew that those policies, it was going to, the stress that we were putting on those students, it was going to drive up suicide rates, drive up dropout rates, drive up school violent rates. Um, just so many negative consequences were going to come out of those indiscriminate policies, and it can be protected at the local level. And so that's really why I want to run for city councilor.
Thank you, Bill. Would anybody like to ask our candidate any questions about this race or about anything else? Monica.
Hi, nice to meet you, Bill, and everyone else. I think I know everyone from before except maybe Nicholas. How about some of the pressing local issues? Um, can you answer? We've had a big issue downtown with a lot of homeless, a lot of drug use. And then countering that are the Democrats or the more conservative people wanting all that to be, I don't know, to just want to put these people in jail like they're criminals. And so it's kind of a sort of a standoff between Democrats and progressives, essentially. And so, what's your view of that?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. Thank you for bringing it up. And it's also good to meet you. Um, that is something really big in Burlington, because it seems like there's some people that think that putting someone in jail is an adequate solution to them being unhoused. I've heard the thing that's like, oh well, at least they get to sleep in a warm bed for the night, and it's inhumane. However we got to that way of thinking, because really it should be our job to get those people housed, not put them in jail for being unhoused. And so I really support council councilor Carter's agenda, his affordability agenda. I've been looking at that as I've been thinking about running, and I really think that it starts with understanding that putting people in jail is not a solution to solving their housing problem.
I agree. And then just a follow-up, where are you at on um, what progress has our city made towards overdose prevention center? Or yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually the last that I heard was I filled out the mayor's on the website. There was the mayor had some where you could put your input on where you thought the location should be and why you thought it should be there and what you thought the problems that it should address. I'm not sure where exactly they've landed on that. But it's my personal feeling that that center should be located downtown where the crisis is. I know that there's a big push by the businesses of Church Street, but I just don't see it that way. I think that we need to put it where we have the problem.
Great. And I think I know that Emma wanted to open it last year, but that wasn't successful. So I'm hoping it gets open this year.
Yeah, me too.
Are there any other questions for our candidate this afternoon? Yeah, Cheryl.
Hi. Yeah, so nice to meet you, Bill, and see everyone. I wanted to ask you about your place in Ward 7. Do quite a few people know you in terms of your neighbors and the neighborhoods there? And how is that going? And
Yeah. So I don't know if too many people would know me by name. I did work at the gas station that we have at the end of North Ave here, that's just turning into a Stewards. So I've had some face-to-face interaction with the people that come through. But as I am getting out and door knocking and trying to get signatures for my petition, I'm realizing that Ward 7 is a lot bigger than I originally thought. There's a lot of back roads snaked in there. So I have reached out to the Robert Miller Center, and I am I'm reserving their conference room a couple of days next week to try to. I'm gonna post in the new page form, and hopefully I can meet you in person, or some other Ward 7 neighbors in person to have deeper conversations about this stuff.
What center did you say?
The Robert Miller Recreation Center.
Okay. And
Yeah.
is that in Ward 7?
I think so.
Yes.
I think it's
It's
where
like
the
a
voting
big
takes
community
place.
center for Ward 7.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
our
yeah.
voting place as well.
Oh, yes, down at the end of the road.
Yep.
near
Yeah, by the school.
Ah, got it.
Yep.
Great. Thank you. And have you met Laura Sanchez Parkinson, who's running in Ward 3?
I have not. I saw her at the nominating caucus, but I've
Yeah.
not met her personally. I'm
Great.
really excited for her run, though.
Yeah, me too. And she had a wonderful kickoff, and it's so great to have your energy in this too.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.
I live in Ward 1, but I look forward to following your campaign.
Nice, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Great.
Any final questions? All right. Well, before we wrap up, are there any nominations for wards 4, 5, 6, or 7 tonight?
I just wanted to ask Bill if you're gonna, after you get, hopefully you get a yes vote from us progressives, are you gonna then immediately post to Front Porch Forum your candidacy, or, because the New North End people are very involved in politics and local politics, and they're
That-
often very conservative, but if you
Okay.
look by the numbers, we'll get out 40% of voters, while the rest of the neighborhoods in Burlington are more like at 20%. So
Wow.
just a heads up on that.
Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. Good to know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, but thanks for throwing your name in the hat.
For sure.
All right. It doesn't sound like we have any other nominations tonight from the floor. So I am going to motion that we adjourn this meeting in this caucus. But I want to thank everybody else for coming and for taking this time. And I look forward to watching this race shape up. So thank you to Bill and thank you to everybody else.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Take care.
Adam, I just wanted to ask, because I'm pretty sure I filled out the form to be part of this caucus, and then luckily I emailed you last second. I did see that like Larry had signed up. Larry, and I don't see him here right now.
So I have a list of registrants
Okay.
that I'm gonna send the OPA vote to everybody that registered. You're also gonna
Okay.
get it because you emailed the party with your intent to participate.
Okay,
So that
great.
counts as a registration. But since we're on TV right now, I don't want to disclose who did register, but um, people that registered that live in Ward 7 will get a vote.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Take
Bye.
care.